Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good evening everyone. And we're back at Iium FM with our slot Evening Jam. So Nat, how are you?
I'm not feeling well actually.
Why?
I have back pain.
I see. So like, have you taken any medicine or anything?
Yes, I have taken some painkillers.
Okay. Hopefully you're feeling well soon. And Nat, for today, do we have anything interesting to share?
Of course, it's very interesting because today's slot is about sports.
Oh, what sports?
Yes.
Okay, before that, like last week, we had a slot about religion, right?
Yes.
Can you recall back what we talked last week with Ustaz Zubair, if I'm not mistaken?
We talk about teenagers, about LGBT, and what else?
And also all the hard issues among youth nowadays. Yeah, okay. So, and for today, we're gonna have two guests.
Two handsome guests.
Two handsome guests. All right, from UIA.
Yes.
From UIA, and we will introduce you guys with the guests later, not now. Okay. Before that, our topic for this week is sports. Is it?
Sports.
So, do you play any sports, Nadia?
Before.
Yeah.
And I quit.
Why? What sport is that?
Taekwondo.
Taekwondo. Wow. So you like fighting or what?
A
A little bit. So why did you quit?
Because when I enter CFS, I just quit because I don't
Because
feel like, yes,
the time is, yeah. Right, for me, I kind of like a lazy person. Okay, but in terms of workout, in terms of sports, I do workout. Yeah, I do workout. And okay, to promote, here we have this workout sports on Sunday, every Sunday in UIA. Yeah, it's called Superhuman Sundays, lead by Mustafa Sano. Have you heard about that name?
No.
Okay, Mustafa Sano. The workout is actually free of charge, and everyone can join that workout. It will be every Sunday at 8:30 a.m. So yeah, guys, come and join the workout session. It's very fun. I've been there, and okay, you can see me every single week there. Okay.
How about the fee?
There's no fee. Workout for free. That's why right now I'm inviting all of UIA students or anyone who would like to do workout for free, because like doing workout, like gym or things like that, it's kind of like expensive. Yeah, especially when you have a trainer, right? Okay. So Nat, anything to share?
Anything? We're gonna talk about our guests later.
Alright, okay.
Okay, so we take a break first.
Alright, sure. Okay, see ya.
Iium FM, your campus radio. Hello, we are back in Evening Jam
With DJ Kamalia and also DJ
Nat.
Yes.
Okay, so we want to introduce you guys our
The
guests.
guests for today,
Yes.
they are from Iium.
Iium Master in Karate.
Yes.
Okay, so
alright.
introduce yourself.
Alright, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Alright, my name is Muhammad Hafizuddin bin Sobri from Kedah.
Kedah.
Final semester student from Kuliah of Human Science, majoring in English, Language and Literature, majoring in Komolo.
I see.
Alright, so-
Alright. And you, man?
Okay, first of all, my name is Muhammad Amin bin Abdul Aziz, so you can call me Amin.
Amin.
Okay, so I'm from Penang, Kuliah of Information and Communication Technology, major in IT,
I see.
and just graduated, waiting for convocation this year.
Okay. Which part of Penang are you?
I'm from Butterworth.
Butterworth.
Yeah.
And you? Wait, the name again?
Hafizuddin.
Hafiz and Amin.
Call me
Alright.
Hafiz, yeah.
Hafiz
I'm from
Kedah, right? Yeah.
Kuala Nerang, Alostar.
Let's start.
Yeah.
Same with you, Nat?
Really?
Really?
Oh, Kuala Nerang.
No, not Kedah.
Alostar, by Alostar, right?
Yes.
Usually when people ask about where the
Yeah.
location is, I will just say Alostar because
Yes.
Kuala Nerang is not that known to others. Yeah, it's not that
Possibly,
family.
I don't know where is that. but I've been to Penang, Georgetown,
Yeah.
Of course.
and Kedah. Yes, Alustar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Commonly Alustar is the
Alustar,
usual
Kedah.
place. Alustar, yes.
Macam mana nak cakap Kedah sikit? Nak
No.
apa dah?
Hang pasal apa?
I know how to speak Kedah tapi dia lupa dah. So, tak apalah. Okay, we skip that. Alright.
Okay. So is this your first time in IUFM?
Yeah,
IUM?
this is our first time.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is like a new stage for us. Never been
Have you
here.
guys been here before? No,
No.
not at all.
Heard of it.
Even you're from human science.
Yeah, I just passed through here. I didn't know that. I know that this is the place, but I never been into this
Inside
place.
here,
Yeah.
I see. Alright, so what you feel being here today?
Barely have enough sleep last night. Is it?
It's a nice place. Yeah, first experience.
Okay.
A bit nervous about
yeah.
being in this room and everything. Yeah.
Some more going live kan.
And we didn't know that we are going live in the first place, so
yeah.
a bit shocking in the first.
And how about you? I mean,
I barely have enough sleep last night, so I did some research study about the background of karate just to recall back whatever we learned. through my
Just in
studies.
case if you ask about some of the
karate.
history,
Yeah. I
Even
see.
during lunch hour, so I was scrolling through my phone. Okay, make sure this is.
Wow, that's
Because
great.
the thing that we are scared, we are worried about is this, if our coach were listening to this and then suddenly the fact is not right, later on when you go to the training session, and then later you got smacked by the coach.
Get smashed by the coach. Yeah, I see. So like you said before, you already finished studying.
Yeah.
You graduated when this coming, November.
convocation. Yeah.
Oh, I see. For 4 years, is it your
4 years.
studies? I
Uh-huh.
see. And how was it? Like, been through here for 4 years.
I would say it's quite up and down because I myself I've been involving with sports since I was in my second year in foundation. So
I see.
every semester I was busy with sport training. So usually if I finish my class session around 5 o'clock, I straight away go back to my room, change my clothes, and straight away hit the training session at Family Sport Complex until
12, 1 sometime.
12
Depends.
a.m., 1 a.m.
Yeah, sometimes basically from CFS
Alright.
until now, that's how our life is. Like every day we go for training and went back. The earliest was maybe 12. That was the earliest. The
Wow,
latest was
that's
3 a.m. last time. There was a session we trained until 3 a.m.
3 a.m. with training with the coach, is
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
That is 3 a.m. only happen if the coach have some sort of a so-called prep talk.
Yeah.
Oh, after the training.
Yeah.
I see. So, Nat, anything to ask?
I was curious. How?
What's that?
No. Why did you guys join karate though instead of other martial art, right? Like
Maybe you go first.
taekwondo
Yeah.
or what?
Okay. Personally, I'm not a very active guy from school. So, people will be wonder about that because since high school, I more like a nerd, something like that. More like geek. I didn't involve in much sport because of my
So you like studying?
Something
books?
like that. It's not that reading books.
But you're not active at
I'm not
sports
that
at all.
active because
Okay.
I have this low self-esteem
I see.
issue.
Alright, okay.
So when I went to CFS, my friend invited me to go for the annual general meeting. Right?
Alright.
So that was the first time when I know that karate existed. I just know karate do happen somewhere in the world, but I never interested.
To join.
Yeah, I never believed in martial art before.
I see.
Because but then when I joined, the culture in the karate club itself is like homey. I can call
Like
that homey, like a family.
yeah,
We
I
were
see.
supported by all the senpai, the seniors.
I see.
Even Amin here is my seniors.
Okay.
So I feel very welcome. So and after that I involved in the sport. So somehow the bond in karate bind me, and until now I'm actively involved in karate.
Alright.
Yeah.
So back then, your educational background is in Kedah or here?
In Kedah.
In Kedah.
I never went out of Kedah
I see,
until
so
I
you
17 or 18.
You came for foundation.
Yeah, I came
in
for
PJ.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so why like you got to enter UIA? Is it like your own choice?
Yeah, my own choice influenced by my sister because she graduated from UIA also, from law.
Oh, I see. That's interesting. So how about you, brother Amin?
As for me, I was a very active person way back during my school years.
Okay.
I was an sprinter. I played basketball for my school.
Alright.
But back then, I did have an interest with the martial arts because I was specifically looking for karate. But my school only offers, the Malaysian school mostly offers taekwondo, silat, the common martial arts,
Alright.
So once I entered UIA, after the Ta'aruf week, I straight away walking around the central spine. So I saw this one old main board thingy on the central spine. So I decided to give a call. The number. So at first,
just like that.
Yeah, but then the seniors were already in Gombak.
Okay.
So he said try to contact this person. So I contact this person. So that's how I got into the club. At first wasn't planning to play for sport, just try to actively be healthy, and then end up I was being recruited for the Mustang team.
He's very talented guy. That's why he's selected.
I see. So like, is there any like difference between taekwondo and karate? Because I am so confused right now.
That's a very common question that we got. Even when we went back to our kampung and everything, people will say, how's taekwondo? How's taekwondo?
Yes. Because taekwondo is more well known,
because,
right?
taekwondo is like well known by others.
Yeah.
Compared to karate. Karate is a very small community. Compared to taekwondo. Basically, the difference between taekwondo and karate is not that much. If we look at the term karate and taekwondo itself is a bit different. Karate, the literal meaning is empty-handed way.
Okay.
But for taekwondo, it's more like taekwondo.
It's more focusing on leg itself.
Focusing on leg technique. But there are some lines of taekwondo that focus also on the punching. But for karate, we focus more on hand and kicking. We focus on both. So we balance for both technique. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Like for here in Mustang, right? Like this Mustang is like UIA representative for sports, is it? So like you guys usually when like to what we call it
tournament.
Yeah, tournament outside of UIA to represent UIA. Like mostly like the recent one, the tournament you guys had.
Is it Sukip?
Yeah, last recent tournament is Sukip.
Yeah, mine was last February.
Because we stopped playing for almost a year already.
Almost a year.
We pass on to the new generation,
to the young generation,
to the younger generation.
We still go to the training itself.
So you guys are the senior and somehow the coach.
Not
the appointed one.
Okay. But you guys help them.
Unofficial coach, something like that.
I see. Also, okay. So we will know more after this about karate. So stay tuned.
Iium FM, your campus radio. Hello, now we are back in Evening Jam.
Yes.
Okay, with me DJ NAD and
DJ Kamalia.
Okay, so actually
You wonder?
Yes, I wonder.
Yeah.
How can if I say I'm interested to join karate?
Is there any process that I have to go through first?
Alright. So basically, there's no tricky process for you to join karate. Basically, you just walk to FSC every Tuesday and Friday at 9 p.m. upper deck. So you just go there, wear a suitable attire, sport attire lah basically. So you can just join the training. The training is free.
Oh,
right.
It's free for everyone.
Free for everyone to try.
Oh,
but but there's a fee.
Okay.
But there's only one semester fee. 50 ringgit per semester. So if we compare to outside, 50 ringgit is quite cheap.
Yes.
Because some of the dojo or the training outside is maybe cost maybe 100 a month, something like that.
Plus more the fees is not for the coach, it's for the club. So the coach doesn't take any fees at all.
Because
so they doing it voluntarily.
Yeah, because the dojo or the training place itself have a long history way back.
Since the founder of karate in Malaysia, because the name of our dojo, our training place is also signify the why they are doing this voluntarily. The name is Seishinkan, sincere heart. So even back then, our late Shihan, our grandmaster
Grandmaster is
Shihan.
Shihan.
It's like a title. Above sensei is Shihan.
Oh, okay.
We have Kohai, Senpai, Master and Shihan. Shihan is above Sensei. Basically, Shihan, if we look into the Japanese culture, Shihan only the entitled to the Japanese.
To the Japanese.
Yeah, but our Grandmaster, Shihan Sheikh Anasir Sheikh Anwar, he was the only one non-Japanese who get the rank of 8 dan. So in Japanese culture, no one can get 8 dan. So he's the only one, the only non-Japanese. He's a Malay and the highest in Malaysia back then.
Can you explain what is like 8 dan?
8 dan basically.
Okay, first the first black belt. Okay, we start from white.
Alright.
White, that one is a 9Q.
Okay.
White, yellow, green, blue, purple, and then brown 4, 3, 2, 1, and then first, and then you got your black.
Okay.
And
that is the highest.
That one is the first black. The first black. So in black, in black hierarchy, there's another 10 position.
Oh, alright.
So first dan is the lowest.
First one is the lowest.
Yeah.
Second, third, fourth, fifth, 6, 7, 8, 9. So mostly 9 and 10 dan belongs to the Soke, which is the founder of the style itself. 9 is usually 9 consists of the family members itself. Yeah.
I see. So right now you guys are in which belt? Or you guys have finished everything?
First dan, both of us are in first dan.
We both are in first dan.
First dan, all.
Both of us. Yeah.
I see. So how many years you took?
I started my karate do way back in 2011.
2011, now it's 2018.
Yeah, you got it
Almost
in
7 years.
17. You got it in 17. I got it in 18 this year. I got it in this year.
And you started from
2012. Just a year after that.
2012. I see. Oh, it took a long
Around
time.
5 to 6 years or so.
I
Yeah.
see. And like to get the belt and all, you guys need to like involved in any tournament or like
Not only tournament, you must have the
Is it grading?
skills and the basic that needs for you to be prepared to share your knowledge to others people. So that whenever you have the correct knowledge, let's say if a junior asks how I'm supposed to do this one, you know the basic of this thing. How
so
they
you can
actually
teach it.
Yes.
So basically, throughout the training from white until brown, brown is basically when we go for brown, we are entitled with the assistant instructor. So we must by hook or by crook, we have to know how to share our knowledge. So that by when we get our belt, our black belt, we can teach already.
Alright. So basically, this karate do, the origin is from Japan.
Yeah.
So can you like tell me a bit about the background of the karate do?
Okay, for the background, okay, most people would thought the karate do is from Japan. I won't say it's wrong. It is correct, but if you go way back to the history itself, it came all the way from India, from a monk named Daruma. I forgot the Indian name, but Japanese call the monk name as Daruma. So Daruma traveled all the way to China. So he went to I forgot the name of the temple, and then he shared the mind and body strengthening training at the temple. And then since China and Japan is very close by to which is the Okinawa kingdom.
Okay.
So whereby the Japanese and the Chinese always doing their businesses. I mean trading business, you know. So at the same time they exchange knowledge. So from there, from Teido emerged to Karate Do.
Oh, from Teido merged to Karate
Teido.
Do. I see.
Okay, way back then, I involved in taekwondo. My master, we call master the trainer, say that we cannot wear any like watch or bracelet during training. I never asked why, because I'm so innocent back then, so I don't ask. So you know why we cannot wear?
First of all, I would say, let's say if you were to play sports, are you going to wear your watch? I mean, let's say you're playing rugby. Will it makes you feel comfortable? I mean, sometimes whenever you're wearing a ring, let's say your engagement ring kan, let's say somebody punch you, necklace maybe, and let's say someone your friend punch you and he or she wearing a ring, it might hurt your friend. So that's the only reason.
So that's the only reason.
There's no particular reason. It's only for your safety.
I see. Okay, so
about the uniform, what we call the...
Oh yeah, the uniform for karate.
It's called gi, G-I.
Just
Is it the same as taekwondo uniform, the white one? No.
The design is a bit different.
The design is a bit different. I mean, for the taekwondo, it's more like how you wear a t-shirt. You wear from
slot
all the way,
in,
slot in, and then you tie your belt. As for karate, we have a two-sided. It's just like how you wear your
pajamas.
Pajamas. One-sided, your right side on the bottom and the left side on the top.
So we tie it with our belt just to make sure that it's not open. Yeah.
So there's a tie that you have to tie on the left side, right side, and then the OB, which is the belt itself.
What you call it?
OBI. OB is a belt.
OB is the belt. OB is the belt. Like you have that black and all. Is it called black OB like that? Oh, I see. Right. So like for now, Mustang already have like how many students have joined Mustang? Like estimating.
If in around karate,
one team consists of 24, 30, including the backup. 30. So
30 roughly.
Just imagine 30. Every semester 30 athletes are being sent down. So for how many years? Since Rakam Muda event way back during the first 2009. So you can estimate for every semester 30% to 30% are being sent.
That's a lot. 30%.
Yeah, that's
like in one team there's a 30%.
Yeah.
Okay, like consists of the same age, like
no, consists different ages.
The youngest?
Youngest would be around 19 at CFS.
19 CFS.
From CFS.
I see. So like before you said about this Masum thing and all,
Masum.
Can you explain a bit?
Okay, Masum basically is a sports event that consists of the government university, which stands for Majlis Sukan Universiti Malaysia.
Majlis Sukan Universiti Malaysia.
Okay, so whereby the event will be held in different university.
Alright.
So as for me, we have been to USM before, we have been to UKM, UTM. Furthest was
Unimap.
Unimap.
Alright.
So in this
for the tournament.
For tournament. So for this particular event, the selected person from the Mustang team, which is selected by our coach, are going to be sent there. Usually the event will be held around 1 week. So we skip the class for 1 week.
Usually
got an excuse.
But usually we skip for 2 weeks lah.
Yeah, for 2 weeks. Before 1 week before that is the for you to get used to the environment.
The health training.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. So another one?
Another one is Sukan
IBT.
Sukan IBT, consists of private and government university. So between these two event, Sukip is a much more bigger event and the competition is more. Let's say for Masum, you might have to fight about 4 or 5 rounds, then we can get to the final round. For Sukip, maybe
more, maybe 8 sometimes,
maybe 8,
just to get to semi-final or something like that. Because the competitor is more, because we might encounter from maybe the college, from
some more for Sukip, they're going to be SEA Games player lah. So those players who are famous playing for Malaysia, you can see them.
Even in Masum and Sukip, sometimes we are being so lucky. I can say lucky, it's not that lucky. We might encounter with the national player.
My first game, first game was being held in UAE. UAE used to be the
Masum 13.
Yeah, 2013. Yeah.
Alright, about that you will tell us later, okay?
Yeah, okay,
Alright, sure. We'll be back after this in Iium FM,
your campus.
Welcome back to Evening Jam. So Nad, just now, just said something.
About Sukip.
Yeah.
So, shall we continue the story that we stopped?
Where were we just now?
Masum with National Fighter.
Yeah, Masum with National Fighter. So my first fight was 2013. It was held in CSC. So it was a very momentous place for me. So the night before, I wasn't able to sleep because first round you're going to fight a national athlete, and then some more it's an open event. It's an open
everyone
category.
Is watching you.
everyone is watching, and then someone when it says it is stated an open category means my weight was around 59
during
that time.
Okay.
So that guy was the heaviest weight,
84 above.
84 above. He was
Must be like
his height was around somewhere 18
something like that.
18. It was huge.
Okay.
What was his name again? Jaya Silan. Yeah, I still remember him. Jaya Silan.
It's a bad memory.
So you can imagine a small guy fighting with a 180. So the
How
first.
old are you that time?
20.
That guy masa tu umur dah berapa lah masa tu. And then so I tried to score. You know, when you fight with the national athlete, even if you get one score, it means a huge thing for you.
Yes.
But of course lah, you have a referee, so the referee itself also needs to take care of the national athlete punya status and someone. So I did try to hit a few punches, but I punched the guy. Okay, I punched the guy.
Okay.
Then guess what happened? I got recalled back. Recoil, and I was a bump away from him because his body was sick. He got a huge stomach tau.
Okay.
Of muscle.
So you were recalled back.
Yeah. I was recalled back, and then there was this one time I tried to grab his gi. So but instead he grabbed mine. His hand was twice bigger my face, I think.
Yeah.
He grabbed, and then straight away my body was horizontally on air time tu, and then boom,
like roti canai lah. He was flipped like roti canai lah.
Flying.
So for that 2013 I played 2 events, an individual event for below 60.
Below 60 and
And the other one is an
team.
open team event. Yeah. So for a team event, mostly is the event that where people looks forward to lah. Because from the team event, people can know the strength of the team. How will it be?
Yeah.
Because we have to like properly manage how the fighter is, who's going to fight who, because we don't know who we're going to meet. So if we put it a random and we won, meaning that our training is good and the athlete is good. So even if it's put into a ring, he can survive. Something
First
like that.
impressions matters.
First impression, yeah.
matters.
How strong the team is. So after that, that was my first event. I lose. I was.
But it was a good one, right?
It was a good one.
It was a good experience because a few years after that, Masum team, our team during that time I think for Sukip, we won gold medal.
No, that was
for the team event we never get a gold.
I still remember the event.
That's the first time, and our team was the first ever in karate.
That's the best achievement.
That's the best achievement for me. Because the fight was very emotional. We were
cheering.
And
You can see
everything.
on YouTube, if I'm not mistaken, under Sukip, that is being
On
interviewed.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the final was 3-2. 3.
Close fight was a close
It
fight.
was a very very close fight, and we won by one score, right? We won one score. We were 24. The opponent is 23. So we won by one score. That was
Just by one score.
Just by one score. So it was very dramatic during that time.
Dramatic experience. Oh, that's interesting. So, Nat, anything to add?
Okay, before we end our slot,
Alright.
I want to know if juniors are interested, interested to join karate. They have to just come to the FSC. That's all.
So, like, is there any contact number that they can contact?
Or social media,
So,
or they can follow.
Alright, basically, if you want to know more about when is our training, where is our location, our venue of training, you can go to Iium Shitoryu Karate Do page in Facebook, and also in Instagram Iium Shitoryu Karate Do. So just search for it, and if you want the contact, I can give you the president number. Wait, just let me look for it first.
So, Hafiz,
Hafiz.
yes. Hafiz is searching for the contact. So by that, we're gonna end our slot for today. And thank you for listening with us, and thank you to our guests for coming to Iium FM today and to share with us about the Karate Do Mustang Iium.
So stay tuned with us for next week's with DJ Nat and DJ Kamalia.
Okay, and yeah.
Alright. So if any one of you is interested to join Karate Do,
Alright.
so just come by to Female Sports Center, Upper Deck Level 2, every Tuesday and Friday at 9 p.m. So there will be a training there. So if you want to get more information about the training, you can contact our president, Fikri.
Okay.
The number is 017-755-8783. One more time, 017-755-8783 by the name of Fikri.
Alright, okay, you guys can contact Brother Fikri for that. So thank you so much to Hafiz and Amin for today. And guys, see you next week with Evening Jam on IIUM FM.
Thank you.
Campus Radio.